Hi there. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney. Last time we finished... Wait, what else did we do? Oh, I know obviously we talked to Dr. Corey for a while. And also talked to Barry Caden. So, let's see, where to go to now? City Hotel, prison... Okay. Cesato's little clue there suggests that now we can actually go to the crime scene, and there'll be something to do there, so let's check it out, because there wasn't much last time. The police are still busily investigating in here, then. But Gina's nowhere to be seen. Where is she? That's a good question. I don't think we've seen her all day. Or even, well, we talked to her, like, no, was she in court? Yeah, I don't remember if she was actually present in court at the time. But either way, yeah, she's been nowhere to be seen this whole damn day. We've been investigating for a while now. Yes, it has been blissfully quiet, hasn't it? Oh, come on, that's not a very nice thing to say, Ryunosuke. Especially considering, you know, Gina's having a bit of a rough go of things. Perhaps she's out investigating on her own, practicing what her boss taught her. Hopefully he didn't teach her too much. Well, I expect she'll be back before too long. Shall we wait? Actually... There's something different about this room since the last time we were here, isn't there? Yep, you could always use the time to investigate more thoroughly. Indeed. And, but I already kind of did that when we were here before, and nothing happened. So, let's focus on the obviously... Let's see, what is it? The obvious, green box in the room. This little trunk wasn't here before, was it? Oh! It appears to be made of metal. It must be very heavy. I wonder to whom it belongs. And, yeah, also, like, why has no one seemed to notice it? Because it wasn't here last time when we were here, and none of the people investigating seem to have acknowledged its existence for whatever reason. There are some initials on the outside, look. TG. The goated. Let's ask one of the policemen if they know how it came to be here. Oi! Oh, well, I think we know where Gina is. Been a while since I've done this voice. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? I'm trying to remember, because I know it's obviously a very Cockney accent, but I don't want to make her sound like, you know, like a gruff Englishman. That's my trunk, that is. Hands off! Gina, where the fuck were you? Like, we literally, like, I surveyed the whole room, and you were nowhere to be found. Yet here you are, just popping into existence. What? Where were you hiding? I don't know. Billy suffered on the tin for a few seconds, and every Tom, Dick, and Harry's got his greedy eyes on it. I like that turn of phrase, Tom, Dick, and Harry. Just a wild guess, Gina, but... What? Spit it out, Odo! Is it fair to say that you've only owned that trunk since this morning's trial? What? What are you trying to say? Come on, this trunk goes with me everywhere. Always has. Where you been last year? Gina... Are you telling fibs again? Cause I'm pretty sure your initials aren't TG. Unless your name is Gina Grastrad. Trying not to incur your wrath, mainly. Let's see... Anything to present? What about the armband? You know that this armband is to show that you're a defense lawyer in Japan. Have I told you that? Yeah, defense lawyers. Whose side are you lot on anyway, eh? Trying to help criminals get off the hook. Lord Van Zeeks isn't the Reaper. I firmly believe that, which is why I offered to advocate for him. Yeah, but what if you're wrong? What if he really is the Reaper? If it turns out he did do it, how are you gonna feel then, eh? Well, not very good, I guess. But I have to believe in my client. It's all I can do. I mean, come on, Gina. There was a time when no one believed in you, and who was there to believe in you when you were accused of something you didn't do? It wasn't old, fucking Kazuma, I tell you what. Let's see, what about this wig? Any thoughts on that? Oh, I guess not. Dude, she had a sick photo of us, Gina. It was really cool. You should have been there. What about this ID? Pocket watch? Okay, well, I assume if there's something I need to present, it'll probably let me know. So let's just, confab for a bit. You should hear them talking at the yard now. They should be ashamed of themselves. They're saying that it was the boss who killed all them bludgers. Ah, you mean the whole Reaper thing? Oh, so I guess what words, spread around since then. Yeah. Apparently, the boss was investigating stuff no one else at the yard knew nothing about. Stuff to do with all them criminals who got off scot-free. Yes. The ones prosecuted by Lord Van Zeeks, who used bribery and corruption to evade conviction. Well then obviously, it was that bloomin' Reaper giving the orders, wasn't it? But why would people be suspecting Inspector Gregson of being involved in the killings? There was a notebook hidden in his office. Oh no. Well, this doesn't sound good. It had details about all the crimes that had been paid as the Reaper's work. What? Yeah, we didn't know about that. No. Did you see it, Gina? Did you see that notebook? They wouldn't flame and let me, because I'm just an apprentice, apparently. But it was me who found it, and he was my boss. That's right. I was pretty miffed about it, so I sneaked a peek at what it said anyway. I mean, you are a pretty good pickpocket, so I wouldn't put it past you. Oh! That's odd, Gina. Yes. Yeah, that's for better or worse. So, care to inform us? Unless you're gonna be like, oh, I can't really read that well, so I feel like that's gonna be the, you know, the twist. So, you managed to see what was written in Gregson's secret notebook anyway, did you? Way I see it, it's my right to read what he wrote. And what had he written, Gina? Dates, times, places, names, and a long list of them. All details about the blood is supposed to have been done in by the Reaper. But there could be an explanation for that. Perhaps it was a record of the Inspector's investigations into the Reaper's activities. Cesaro, haven't we already talked to Barack, who told us that he specifically believed that Gregson was, at least involved with the Reaper organization or whatever? Feels like it's a little out of order. Exactly! That's what I'd said! That's the first thing you think, right? As it happens, it was full of names that I recognised anyway. Well, Reaper's targets were almost exclusively known leaders of London's criminal underworld. Well, yeah, but there was one name right at the end It was a bit odd. At the end of the list, you mean? I'm pretty sure the date against it was the 31st of October. Oh, the day before the inspector was found dead. Oh, I was gonna be like, oh, Halloween. Spooky. Was it a ghost? But yeah, no, that's a more relevant thing. So, what was the odd name? It wasn't like a name I've ever seen before. It was something like, nah, it's no good. I can't remember it. I don't think it was an English name, put it that way. Ah, so it was a Japanese name. Oh dear. What a pity. There was something else too. I don't know if it matters, but the same name kept coming up over and over. Shin, it was. Don't suppose it means anything, but... well, we know what that means. Did you say Shin? Eh? What? It does mean something? Lord Van Zieks knew the name too. He mentioned her as well. The woman who actually did the deeds. And now we find out her name appeared in Gregson's secret notebook. Yeah, that don't look too good for our boy Gregson. Even though, again, I kind of thought Barack already said that? I mean, I guess we were supposed to take that, you know, that was Barack's own theory, not that it was literally, like, proven fact or whatever. And not, but now we're getting, like, actual tangible connections, so... yeah, maybe that's what they're getting at. Let's see. What about your investigations? Your Ace Attorney investigations, if you will. We haven't seen you for a little while, have we, Gina? Well, of course not. I've been busy, ain't I? Investigating and that. Well, also, I gotta say, I mean, it is good to hear this theme again after a while. I tell you, it really, like, it's not the most, like, flashy one in the world, but yeah, it kind of goes hard. The lads at the yard are trying to trace the boss' movements the day before it happened. The day before? That would be the undercover investigation into the Red-Headed League thing. Only the boss didn't go, did he? You found some cove what was pretending to be him, didn't you, Odo? Yep, good old daily vigil. Yes, it was Mr. Vigil who actually went to the park on Lime Street that day, posing as Gregson. Which, again, I mentioned it before, but it does seem odd that he was able to impersonate Gregson with just his papers. Like, I mean, Gregson was apparently a pretty well-known figure, you know, in London society. I mean, I guess that just because people knew who he was didn't necessarily mean they would immediately recognize his face. Unless we're to assume that, like, he did try to disguise himself, like, physically to look like Gregson, at least a little bit. Because, I mean, we saw his disguise as Gossip, or Hugh Boone, and he looked like a completely different person, so, you know. He had some disguise abilities going on, but if he was just having his papers and ID or whatever, and that was all it took to get people to think he was Inspector Gregson, well, I don't know. According to Vigil, he didn't, like, do any, like, serious investigative duty. He just showed up and, you know, made noise, basically, so it's not a really big deal, but just an observation. Well, anyway, you ain't the only one turning stuff up. I got my own ways of getting results. What the fuck is that? Oh, I thought he was about to lift up the lift up her box or whatever, but no, of course, I forgot about Chief Inspector Toby. When me and me partner here get together, there's nothing we can't track down. Oh, little Toby. He's such a faithful friend. He is a cute little pupper, that's for sure. So, have you tracked anything down then? Hey, what do you think we are, eh? Of course we have. Can't tell you though. Police business, isn't it? Ugh. Oh, come on, Gina. I know you're technically working with Scotland Yard, but you can give us a little hand, you know, you know, give us a little something, can't you? Anyway, point is, if you lot ever need any help, you know who to turn to, right? me and the old hellhound here. Here. Right. Because he looks oh so hellish honest. Calling him a hellhound, that's pretty funny. Gina, about your hellhounds there. Chief Inspector Toby, you mean? He's a pride of the force, he is. In Japanese, police dog means something quite different, and not altogether nice to those involved in crime. Oh, does it? But here in London, here in Britain, it's a wonderful compliment, it seems. For a canine, at least. I mean, yeah. You know, having, you know... It should be, after all. In the great exhibition case the other day, it was Toby who managed to locate Drebba's workshop. True. He did come in clutch for us. Maybe it's time for another demonstration of what this super dog can do, eh? Okay, stop fucking crypto, Gina. Let's not go too far. Do we have something the Chief Inspector could catch the scent of, I wonder? Oh, look at that. We did have to present something. Let's see. Revolver, firecracker, pocket watch. Okay, what do we have that we don't know about? We don't know who it belongs to, but okay, so we know who the papers belong to. We know who the photograph belongs to, obviously. We know it's his ID and his pocket watch. Photograph, firecrackers. Okay, we know this. Autopsy report. Wait, what about the gun? Yeah, maybe we can track the scent of the gun. See who it belonged to. Maybe.
Take that!
Yeah, fucking take that! Well, Chief Inspector Toby, if you wouldn't mind having a sniff of this. Sniffy, sniff, 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 sniff. Woof. Were we on to something? Also, apparently, if I was looking at the, like, extra details for, or the special content that came with, you know, buying the game, within, like, the first few months. And it has, like, commentary on, you know, different music and art and stuff. And also the miscellaneous sounds. I think they mentioned that they actually got, like, a human guy to just do the sniffing sounds specifically for Toby. Which is, like, I don't know. But that was a interesting payday. The Chief Inspector said woof to that, Odo. I picked up on that, Gina. Come on. Yes, I heard. I think perhaps that particular item didn't excite him very much. Oh. Here I thought we were getting somewhere. Ain't you got nothing else? I'll have a think. Okay, yeah, let's, yeah. Yada yada. Let's go. Let's see. Photo, revolver. Okay, what about the headpiece? I guess. I mean, we assumed it was found on Gregson's body, but
Take that!
Let's try it out. Well, Chief Inspector Toby, if you wouldn't mind having a sniff of this. Sniff, yeah. Hey, he might be a little too keen, don't you think? Man, I like Gina's face when Toby's doing his thing. He's like pretty perturbed, like woof. Oh god, oh fuck, oh Jesus Christ. The Chief Inspector made short work of Gina there. Yeah, she's fucking dead. Woof! Ah! Look what he's gone to! Oh my! That trunk clearly still has a very strong scent of Inspector Gregson. In other words, it must have belonged to him. Yeah, like we could have assumed just from looking at the fucking initials. Oh, alright. It's a fair cop, I suppose. And you nearly got away with it, too. it wasn't for that meddling, Chief Inspector. You always talk so proudly of Chief Inspector Toby's nose and what it can achieve. Did it not cross your mind that he might identify something that was right next to us? I mean, yeah, but... Wait, so was it not the wig specifically, or...? Yeah, that was a bit of a bloomer, wasn't it? That's enough now then, Gina. Eh? I think it's time you told us the truth about that trunk. Yeah, Ryunosuke being aggressive, like... Okay, that was a bit weird. I thought the wig was gonna be something, but, like, if it was just a trunk all along, like, why couldn't we just present that? I mean, it wasn't evidence yet, but you know, still. It wasn't like that. It just weren't. What are you talking about? I know what's going through that head of yours, but that ain't what happened. Alright then. What did happen? Well, like I said before, we were trying to trace the boss's movements. So I let Toby here have a whiff of the boss's overcoat. And as soon as I done that, he went off like a shot. Straight to that sandwich. The person, not the item. To a sandwich? not to a bag of chips. Mr. Naruhodo, I believe Gina means the witness. Well, it was worth clarifying at least. Oh, I forgot about that sandwich. That odd fellow. Yeah, he had it in between them wooden board space. The boss's trunk. Yeah, why the fuck did Sandwich have Gregson's trunk? You mean when they heard the sound like a gunshot and all piled in here? Exactly. He nabbed it from the scene. Oh, okay, fair enough. Goodness. Here I thought Sandwich was just a nice, kind sandwich board man. But no, he was a damn thief. Me and the Chief Inspector gave that sandwich a good grilling. And you know what he said? Oh, a good grilling? Did you, sprinkle a little cheese on that sandwich? I thought it might fetch a good price. And the chap wouldn't be needing it anymore, so... But when it's all I did, nothing more, nothing less. Would you Adam and Eve the cheek of it, eh? Stealing the dead boss's stuff to flog. So Miss Venus wasn't the only one to meddle with the scene of the crime then. How could they? So anyway, that's how it happened. And it's a pretty decent trunk. So I figured I might as well make use of it. Is there something wrong with that, eh? Well... Maybe you and Mr. Sandwich should try to find the answer to that question together. Damn, Ryunosuke, dropping the fucking, bombs. Well, in Gina's case, you know, considering that, you know, Gregson was her mentor and all, you could make the case that she has a claim to, you know, his goods. And it's not like she was gonna sell it or whatever, you know? So, I mean, it's not as bad. I mean, she was just holding on to it, really. I think perhaps that trunk should be turned over to the police, don't you? I mean, yeah, but also shouldn't we, like, open it up first and see what's inside? Maybe, you know, maybe it'll be some decisive evidence that'll be really helpful to us, Sasato. You know, we don't gotta tell the police right away. What you on about? I am the police! Well, yeah, there's that, too. Like a fucking Judge Dredd over here. Gina, if you wouldn't mind, could we maybe examine it? Yeah, alright then. Do what you want with it. Thank you. We shall make a detailed record of our examination of the evidence. Gregson's trunk has been entered into the court record. Alright. Oh. I assume that was, Chief Inspector Toby? What's the matter with Toby? Why is he acting so aggressively towards me all of a sudden? Mr. Naruhodo, be careful. It must be the trunk. Oh my fucking Christ! Fucking Toby jump scared. Jeez Louise. Also that music too. Yikes. If I was playing on the 3DS and he fucking came at me in 3D, I would have fucking... Well, would have been news. I would scream like a little girl, more than I did. Toby! Oi! What you doing? You gonna lick his face off! Mr. Naruhodo! Mr. Naruhodo! Gina! Quickly! Hail a carriage! What the... What? Bro, what? Is Toby, like, trying to eat us? Are we okay? Jeez, I thought he was just, like, jumping on us. I didn't know he was gonna, like, hurt us. Are we good? Alright, at least we're back at our legal consultancy. Bro, he knocked us the fuck out. My goodness. Oh, Mr. Naruhodo. Are you alright? Miss Suzato. Oh, hi. Jeez, what did that dog do to us? He's not that fucking big. Can he really just knock us out without even like, just like bumping into us? Like, jeez. Ah, conscious again at last. A blessed relief, my dear fellow. After all, to drop dead after a moderate licking by a small terrier. Most unseemly. I mean, that's what I was gonna say, like, if all he did was lick us, like, Ryunosuke might have a bit of a fragile temperament, a fragile disposition. What is or isn't unseemly is irrelevant here, Mr. Sholmes. Yeah, you tell him. Well, I mean, I agree, but also, you tell him, Suzato. I'm so glad there's no lasting damage. How are you feeling? Also, man, it's nice to hear this music again. It's been a hot minute. I'm fine, thank you. Did you bring me back here? What's this on my head? A bandage? Sadly, we had no ice, so that's a compress of sugar water. Sugar water? Don't worry, Mr. Naruhodo. It's a first aid treatment that my father taught me. Were we like, again, were we like in serious mortal trauma? Oh, thank you. So, let us take tea when you're feeling up to it. But of course, no sugar in the patient's cup. Ugh. Bump on my head is throbbing sweetly enough, don't worry. I guess he like knocked us over. I guess what happened was like Toby like knocked us over and we like hit our head and fell unconscious, I assume. Whenever you feel ready, then. I look at fucking Sholmes in there in the background. I gotta say, most of the time the 3D models like interact nicely or pretty decently with their environment, but I swear Sholmes felt like he was just like photoshopped into the fucking background. It's something about the I don't know. I'm not an artist, so I can't exactly say, but I don't know. It just looks like he was just inserted into the background there. Maybe just that he's really tall. I don't know. Well, home sweet home, I guess. Let's see. Well, you know, this one's... I could probably wrap things up for now and continue on in the next episode. Cause since we made it back home, I presumably we're gonna like do stuff after the fact, and like I don't want to get started into another, you know, cutscene or series of events, you know, and then have to like cut things off or, you know, in between, you know. So yeah, this seems like a natural enough cutting off point. Well, I'm glad Ryunosuke didn't die from the fucking dog licking him. I'm glad everything's okay. Also, we didn't even get to check the trunk. Let me fucking... Before anything else, let me examine that bad boy. It looks like some kind of injury. Or a cut to the box. Have you seen this huge gas across the side of the trunk here? It's gone right through the leather and into the metal behind. Gosh, for a metal chest like this to have been so badly damaged. Whatever made the gash must have struck the side of the trunk with considerable force. I wonder how it happened. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Excusez-moi. Nani the fuck is this? Look at this dark stain here. Do you think... Yes, I'm afraid so. I think it's blood. Hope it is not Gregson's blood. Ugh. I knew you were going to say that. So that presumably means... that this was present at the scene when Inspector Gregson was killed. It's the most logical conclusion, yes. I think Gina's been carrying this around with her. If you didn't know any better, I suppose it does look like a grease stain from all the fish and chips. Okay, I don't know about that, Chief. Like, this part, maybe, but, like, this is clearly red. If grease is not gonna be, like... Yeah. Anyway, let's open it up, see what we can find. Let's have a look inside. Ooh. Lots of, goodies. But I guess this is the only thing we can examine. Let's see. Like, got some shampoo, got a book, some, hairbrush, some more books, and then, yeah, this, letter of a sort. Look! There's something inside! Ooh, let's see. It appears to be a passport, authorizing him to travel overseas. Oh, I thought it was like a letter, because, well, it clearly looks like a fucking letter. I mean, aren't passports, like, thicker than that? That looks like a piece of paper. Was Inspector Gregson about to go on a trip abroad, then? Perhaps the date of departure might tell us something. That was... Oh! What is it? It was to travel on 31st of October. Just one day before the incident. What? Really? A passport document that was in Inspector Gregson's possession. It was issued for travel to France the day before his body was discovered. Yeah, didn't he say he was... I remember in the last case he mentioned he was going to, he and Gina were going to head to Paris. You know, once things had, you know, calmed down a bit from the last case. And yet, doesn't look like he's going to be able to make that trip. Gregson went to France the day before his body was discovered. Oh, wait, did he actually go to France? Oh, maybe... How the fuck did he go for... Okay, this is before planes were invented and boats were invented. Well, no, oh, sorry, that's a stupid thing. Boats obviously were invented. Like, there's boats and trains. Oh, well... But I don't know if you could, like... go from England to France in the span of, like... No, fuck it. Obviously, no. That's an island. England is an island. France is on the... Yeah, you'd have to go on by boat. I'm pretty sure you would not be able to go to France and come back within a day. Yeah, what about the passport, though? Let's see. Name, Tobias Gregson. Passport number, irrelevant. Date of departure, within 1 week from 31st of October. Destination, the port of Dunkirk, France. Permission, purpose of travel, police business. Notes, permission for the applicant and one additional person to travel. So yeah, that tracks with what he told us before about how he was going to go to Paris with Gina. Okay. Now that we got to inspect the luggage, now we can wrap things up for the time being. Boy, howdy. I feel like the more we learn about Gregson, the less happy Gina's going to be. But you know, that's for another day to break it to her about all that. In the next episode, we'll I guess we'll take tea with Sholmes and see where that leads us. But until then, I'll see you around.